prediction, you know, that it was going to be different.
Campaigns in Gary,
Or you ever get one of them psychedelic posters, or the strobe light things going on and whirling bees?
I used to have black light and all that stuff.
Yeah, lava lamps, all the good shit.
Two got in the interview, he said he got he got hit in the goodie. He said, "Ooh, that hurt for a good minute. I couldn't breathe."
French or German, Babbel's 10 to 15-minute lessons
We have a guest.
speaking confidently in your new language.
But it's from the brunch fest today.
Spanish with Babbel, and it's really helping me with my pronunciation.
About 8:25.
All right. Okay.
You guys feel more rested this morning?
No,
I got it.
I better not say it more like
I was about to say, you probably did that extra hour, which you always do every year.
I woke up
Spend
at
an extra hour drinking.
I woke up at 4 o'clock and I said, did I set my clock back or forward? I
language learning app in Europe.
What kind of clock do you have that has to be set itself?
Hey, $15 touch clock radio.
Spanish, German,
That's
Portuguese,
not
and more.
connected to
You can try
nothing.
Babbel for free. Download the app or
And I actually
text
figured,
success to
but
484848.
just keep punching buttons until I finally figured out how to change the time on
to
the
try
fan.
Babbel for free. That's SUCCESS to 484848.
New research shows that
that
potential
was 4
home
girls
buyers
that
are
got killed.
focusing on
4 Girl
financing
Scouts.
first.
A recent
Yeah,
survey
that's what
finds
they were just
3/4
talking
of
about.
buyers look
I
into
never
their
heard
mortgage options
all
before
of it.
teaming up with a realtor or heading
Well,
to
my
a
heart
house.
breaks with
Among
3
first-time
kids that
home
got
buyers, that
killed
number
going
jumps to
across the road to
85%.
their
Research
school
by
bus.
Loan Depot and Mellow
Yeah,
Home
that's
shows
that
getting
Some
some
asshole
buyers
decided
better
they need to go
understanding
around the
of what
bus.
they
You
can afford.
can't tell.
Those in
I'm
commercial
sorry
real
if
estate
it,
markets,
I'm sorry if it
approval
was
is
dark.
essential.
You can't
Two-thirds
see a
of buyers
fucking
say
bus
finding
with
the
a
right home
flash
is
and
the
lights
hardest
and
part
all
of the
that shit on
purchasing
it.
process, followed
5
by
kids
dealing
have
with
been
paperwork
killed this
and
past
the
week
overall
at bus-
home loan
at-
experience.
at,
I'm Amy
buses.
Cates.
Yeah.
About
Because
4,000
somebody didn't
people
want
from
to slow
Central
down
America are continuing
and
their
wait for
trek
the
through
bus.
Mexico
All you gotta
today
do is
headed to
ride
the
around
US
town
border,
in the
where they
afternoon
will be
around
met by
2:30,
members of
3
the
o'clock.
National
You'll see
Guard
it
and
shit
newly
happening
deployed
all the
active
time.
duty troops. The caravan split up into
People
several
don't
groups
respect the law
yesterday.
anymore.
Some
No,
spent the
we're
night
too
in the town of the
narcissistic.
coastal state of Veracruz.
Narcissistic.
Others continued their
And
march
on
toward
the other side, on
Mexico
the
City.
pedestrian side of things,
Plain
people are
Christopher
walking
Cruz.
in the middle of the road in one of those service lanes at a 45-mile-an-hour street.
Yeah, but when that flag goes out on that bus, it's
I get stopped all the time, but I get behind them at a red light, and they just run the red light, they don't care, they just go ahead and go.
And we did one last night coming home from the ball game.
If somebody waltzes out in the middle of the road and you sort of avoid them and hit another car, and then another car behind them hits that person, they're just as dead as if it was a red, ignoring a red flag on a school bus.
You do know that 90% of the time now when there's
to find a plan that may cost less
an incident
and
involving a
cover more
pedestrian
with
and
lower
an
copays,
automobile,
more
they
choices
almost
like
always
dental,
find the
vision,
pedestrian
prescription drug
now.
cover.
The pedestrian does not
Free
have the
to
right
see
of
the
way, it
doctor
has in
if
many
you
states.
Go
it's
down
clearly
this
not.
service
You
road at
deserve.
night, right here,
Markets
No,
next.
and there's white people out there wearing black clothes from head to toe,
Find out
walking
if
in
you
the
can get a
fucking
Medicare plan that
street.
pays
They
you
do it in
back.
broad daylight.
645
Yeah, but at night you can't
That's
see them until
You know
you're
we're
right
live
on
right
top
now,
of
right,
it.
Charlie?
800
We're live right now.
4408.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
1065.
Yeah, those are drug
Totally
dealers,
lonely.
Charlie. Charlie, they're always gonna dress like that, they're drug dealers. That's their job.
It ought to be somebody's job to run over to somebody.
But there's all kinds of people, young, old.
All right, let's do a show, guys.
Monday, mostly cloudy with scattered showers and highs around 80 degrees. This is
Headphones all right, or too loud, or okay?
okay?
I just turned them up a little
FM
bit.
Talk 1065, the Gulf Coast weather.
All right, boys, let's do an award winner.
Of a great new bottle of wine, or you want a rundown of the best brunch spots in the area, Mike and Stu have the answer. With a combined half-century in the industry, they bring their wealth of experience to bring you the latest trends, expert opinions, and interviews with people in the know. They are the dynamic duo of dining.
Oh, it's a wine and food show, Stu.
It's a food and wine show, trust me. Look right here, it's Sip and Chew. It's wine and food. Because chew rhymes with stew, that's the only reason. Oh, you door fag, fry cook, yeah, grape killer.
Now it's time to Sip and Chew with Mike and Stu on FM Talk 1065.
Well, good morning. I don't know what to say now. Good morning. Welcome to the Sip and Chew Show. Sunday morning is gorgeous outside. Yesterday was gorgeous. Did you not think that yesterday was gorgeous?
It looked like the inside of a kitchen to me.
Oh, okay. You had to do that, huh?
Every Saturday.
Yeah, I know.
Every
I
Saturday.
know.
And I get text messages, what are you doing?
Why
Can
do
I
you?
ask you a question? No, you can't.
Just
I'm muting my phone next Saturday.
Now, let me ask you a question right now.
Okay?
apparently the bride and the groom, maybe the groom too, maybe they weren't Alabama fans, were they?
I can tell you this, they had 175 at the wedding, they had about 30 at the reception. Everybody went up, grabbed their food to go, and left. That's what you deserve.
Do not. Now I know it's the bride's day.
No, it's not.
Well,
No, it's
they
not.
say
And if you had that mentality,
they
you were having
say
a wedding, not
it's
a
the
marriage.
bride's day. But if you want people to come to your wedding, do not schedule
Yeah, 'cause I can tell you
weddings
right now,
during football season.
I'm not going to a wedding that doesn't involve someone paying me on a Saturday in the fall.
Ah.
That includes my own wedding. We will get married on a Friday or Sunday if we get married in the fall. And what is this deal with Saturdays?
Yeah,
There are
why-
6
why-
other
why-
days. Get married then. You don't need 200 people at your wedding. That is vanity, pure and simple.
Yeah.
And what is the deal with people who take children to a wedding?
Let me ask you a
That
question.
serves no
Let me ask
purpose.
you another question.
Go for it.
Have you been married?
No.
I've been married twice.
Yeah. And you understand you don't need 200
So Saturdays
people
are
at a wedding.
bad days to get
You
married.
need 5 people at a wedding.
I'm determined that getting married on Saturdays is a curse.
The only thing worse than yesterday is Iron Bowl.
Was what?
Iron Bowl weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And I think every family's got somebody they know
I mean,
that scheduled it on the Alabama Auburn.
LSU is like the Iron Bowl. You know, when you play LSU,
It's
you're an
Iron Bowl.
Alabama fan.
Iron Bowl light.
But I saw a lot of my Auburn friends on Facebook. They were not even paying attention to football yesterday. Poor Auburn. They're going
Hey,
to
they
do better.
won yesterday.
Huh?
They won.
Who'd they play?
Texas A&M.
Number 22, Texas A&M.
Okay.
With a 10-point come from behind win with only 20 yards
Really?
rushing. Yeah.
Really?
And did you like that last second? Half the teams had gone into the locker rooms and the officials say, wait a minute, there's 1 second left. Everybody had to come back out
Yeah.
and do one more play.
Well, you know,
And it was a sack. We had a 2-man rush and sacked their quarterback.
I don't like talking about politics, but everybody stood in line forever to go see President Trump yesterday in Pensacola. A lot of people did.
Really, I didn't even know. It was
And as soon as he got on the stage, people started leaving.
Mhm.
And Channel 5 was interviewing him, and they said, well, why are you leaving? And he's finally up on stage. Well, we came to see him, we saw him, we got to go watch the Alabama game. And they was because it was a mess with the trolleys getting back to their cars.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, and there was one protester, by the way. And he didn't like this. Never, I don't want to get into politics. Anyway, yeah, we're here. We're a food show and a wine show. We're here to talk about wine and food and wine and all the things in between.
Yeah.
So, you got a big week coming up, Stu.
A little bit. World Food Championships is finally here.
This is the Super Bowl
This is
of food.
Of foods.
Well,
Yeah,
not wine, but
the Olympics.
Yeah, this is the Olympics of food.
The Olympics of food. Actually, there
and
is-
it's in
there is-
South Alabama.
Mhm.
Right here in South Alabama.
Did you see somebody's got a new world ranking?
I saw something. Yeah, is that you got ranked in the world.
Number 166 in the whole dadgum world.
Woo! In any particular category or just period?
Period.
Okay. Well, good for you.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that go up
Thank
that
you,
much.
son.
There'll be a
It's
little
like
something extra on
235
your
last
paycheck.
year.
Am I gonna have to go through your assistant now to talk to you?
Let your people call his people.
But not this early. She's still asleep.
Your people call my people when. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, that's great. I'm so
Yeah.
happy this is here. I know Roy was it's hard to get a reading on Roy if he's excited or not. but he's excited. He's excited and he's looking forward to it, and it's going to be a fun week. It's going to be a great week.
Wednesday I go down there for registration and whatnot, and there's and to get my chef coat, and to get my handsome mug photographed, and then we have a reception dinner I think Wednesday night
Okay.
for the competitors, and then Thursday there's actually competitions going on Wednesday. There's 2 of them Wednesday. I believe maybe sandwich opening round, and then Thursday it gets going full time. I think there are 3 first round competitions plus 2 ancillaries. One sponsored by Boulder Fiesta Spices.
Yeah.
And the competitors that get picked for that one, they're given a tenderloin and I think an hour. And they have the whole pantheon of Fiesta spices to choose from.
Pantheon.
Yes.
Let me look that up.
Okay. And I bet Charlie knows.
It's Greek to me. I
And,
saved up for one.
Yeah.
You've been waiting all your life to use that, haven't you?
That's
Yeah.
right.
And then the other ancillary is Culver Duck.
Ancillary. We're getting all these words.
From the World Food Championship website.
I thought it was because you were more awake today after the time change. By the way, if you tuned in last hour, you must not have set your clock.
Who sets clocks anymore? Now I'm gonna have to set my stove and microwave when I get home, but
No, you don't. You plug them back in. Just go with the zeros.
Start
You don't
over.
ever have to reset it.
But go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Yeah, Culver Duck is sponsoring an ancillary.
Cold Duck.
Culver Duck. Calm down, Mike. Calm down. I see a little trickle of slobber coming out of your side of your mouth as soon as I mentioned Cold Duck. The rich people's ripple.
Hey, Tammy's Ice Cream has a cold duck ice cream, I hear. Serious.
Hmm.
Have to swing by there, Mike.
Sounds good. Just take a
Oh, y'all
stroll.
labeling me. Y'all are labeling me.
No, we're reading the label on you.
Okay.
But yeah,
Good read labels.
the duck ancillary, you get a couple of duck breasts, you got an hour. Dazzle the judges. Each one of those has first, second, and third place prize money on the line already.
Oh wow.
And then Friday, that's the big one. That's the one I've been preparing for.
Mm-hmm.
Burger. 12:30 noonish.
Mm-hmm.
Noon 30. I start slinging burgers for the
I
chance
can't
at
wait.
$10,000.
$10,000.
Does that mean you might miss a show or two in the future?
No.
Take off, go to the islands or something?
With my 10,000? No. No.
how
I
can
just
the-
moved, Charlie. I could use $10,000 in home improvement.
I hear you. How can the public tie into the food championship?
Go there.
Well, I know, but where and
Oh,
how can they get the schedule?
It is
and
at the
tickets?
wharf at Orange Beach. You can go to worldfoodchampionships.com
Mm-hmm.
and find all the information you want, ticket information out there. There is a small charge this year. I think it's $5,
I think it's 10.
$10 to get in. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly what I was saying.
But is there something you can buy if
Pay
you want to
attention.
be a sampler of foods while you're down there?
Well, they have the VIP experience, but the Walmart is sponsoring $75, I believe, for the day, something like that for the weekend. But Mike and I got our media pass plan, so we ain't got to worry about
That's
that.
right.
Well, you're going to be competing, so
Yeah.
you'll
Yeah,
have a
but
code
that-
to walk around.
But that does not give me access to the stuff we get access to from media
Mm-hmm.
all the time there. So I'll be switching badges as it is beneficial to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to that because we media. We media, Mike.
You may be medium.
That's why.
You're extra large.
Mediocre.
That's why if you say free food, the media will show up.
Of course. We have to report on it.
Yeah.
We have to give our unbiased expert opinion.
Yeah. I see one of our callers just text in just to say we made her laugh one time before she's headed to the Alabama Pecan Festival in Tillmansville.
How's that going?
Man, what a crowd last night.
At the
You
Pecan
couldn't-
Festival?
You couldn't get on Carroll Plantation Road
Well, ain't that something?
at 9 o'clock at night. It was packed.
It goes
They
on
got
that
all
lake.
those rides on the back of Griggs Elementary School out on the playground area.
Huh.
And
Y'all get on out there and
you can
eat a
get them,
pecan or two.
you can get them warm pecan pies right out of the oven.
Yeah, I love pecan pie,
I
Mike.
do too.
Pecan.
No. A pecan is a Folgers can you keep under the bed in case it's too cold to go to the
Go
house.
outside,
Uh-huh.
that's right.
If you ever look in a dictionary pre-1960s, there's only one pronunciation, pecan.
Mhm.
That's the only way that word is pronounced. Any
Okay.
other way is incorrect.
All right, folks, we're going to take a little break here. Give us a call at 343-0106. 343-0106 if you want to call in. Or text in like one of our callers is doing right now.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Sorry.
You can get it real sweet or spicy, and they'll say that tastes alright. And you might think those out Carolinians are just a little bit off.
There you go. Just a tip on how to drink your
yellow with a mustard
ginger ale and champagne.
In the Old West,
If you'll let me have about a minute, sometime I'd like to talk about going to T.P. Crockmeyer's Friday night.
Okay. Will you?
We had a
hook my cord
reunion
up
of
and-
old broadcasters, Mobile area broadcasters.
John Ed Thompson there.
No, but John Ed's gonna be there next year, because I'm gonna see to it if we have to go get him. But, Bill Dobson, he used to pair with Wayne Gardner on KSJ, Ron Anthony from WABB. Carmen Brown was there with her girlfriend.
But I don't just vote Republican because I was raised to. I vote because I
Shane
choose
McBride
to.
was there.
Defending and upholding my
There
constitutional
was
rights
a room
just
full,
makes
Ron
sense.
Reams was
Just like
there,
how having
and they
smaller
did a
government with smaller
documentary that we
taxes
got
makes
to
sense
go out and
me.
do little
I'm a
interviews
Republican
about
because
what
we are the
we
party of can't
liked
do.
about being
Together
in
we
radio.
raise
It was a
household
lot of
incomes
fun.
and employment
But
is
I
an
was
all-time
impressed
high
for the
for all
restaurants.
Americans. I encourage
And
you
all
to
they
find
did
out
was
what
they
being
just put out
Republican
a
means to you
kind of
and
a
join
light
me at the polls
refreshment
November 6th to vote
spread.
Republican.
But I wanna go back now and try out the menu.
You know what you're gonna like about it?
I'm Bob, and a partner
Everybody in
of
T.P.
LCO, and I'm so
Crockmeyer's is the
excited.
same
My
age as
family
you.
is coming by today to get acquainted.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I have no problem with
that is, no, that's what I'm saying, it's a
Coming in
great
and out,
place.
getting me ready,
But
you know, making sure
anytime I'm in
there's
T.P.
fireplace and
Crockmeyer's,
oven
I am
ready.
at
It's always
least
cozy when my
15
family
years younger
gathers
than
around the
any other
fireplace.
customer.
I like
That'll
to have
only
my
last
family
so
room,
long.
everyone has
Been
their
there
own
like
space,
5
but it's
years.
No,
always
50
Oh,
years.
did I?
You'll catch up with it.
Can you toss me my cord and we'll hook up the audio before the...
Do what now?
Can you toss me my cord and we'll hook up the audio before the guest
Oh,
comes?
yeah. An attached garage. And some of my second floor brothers and sisters even have private elevators.
Johnson Slack, I see you.
Included in a large
Good morning, Valerie. Valerie.
What I would
real convenient to
probably would
restaurants,
help
healthcare,
is-
and minutes
here
from
you go.
I-65.
Okay.
There's lots more
Is,
to tell you
um,
about the amenities here at Legacy Oaks. You
you
know,
get it?
clubhouse, swimming pool,
Got
fitness
it.
room. But you can find
If
that
you
out
would
for
keep it
yourself
with
on
your
the
stuff,
internet.
'cause
Oh, okay.
when it's over, well, I don't mind keeping it, but when it's over under, buried under papers on my truck, you see another mic, headphone plug out here?
I hope I see you soon. Hey family, welcome home.
Where are all these adapters getting off
Football
to?
Friday with Bill Savage. Presented by Boyd's
Last week there was an extra pair of headphones laying around.
Featuring
What's
$8
the deal, mine? Is that what you're gonna do, Mike? I can do the show without headphones.
Wait a minute,
Now, who's looking for the adapter?
I'm looking for that.
A lot of advertisements
Yeah.
for sale
But I got
jobs
it.
are
Oh, wait, here we
sugar-coated
go.
with all the money you can potentially make, or they're
No, I'm trying to
with
get around
opportunity.
it.
In
Oh,
reality,
okay.
you make as much as you put into it. FM Talk 106.5 is
You
looking
should
for
be
good
getting
people to be
sound.
on the street
All right.
representing us to local businesses.
Y'all should be hearing stuff now.
Yeah, because when mics are on there, they're gonna hear us talk, but they won't hear any phone calls.
Right. That was why I wanted to get that.
Jobs at
Have so many interviews lined up.
fmtalk1065.com today, and we'll set up an appointment. That's
And
jobs
besides
at
that, they shouldn't be able to hear us
fmtalk1065.com.
chatting.
Brunch Fest.
To get on the line, call 343-0106. Now back to Mike and Stu.
Mics are hot.
All them cats drinking them line. Did you see that special that Frankie Little ran at Rooster's the other day? You don't think your headphones
Are
are
mics on?
Yeah.
I don't
They're
get
sitting here
I'm not
talking.
getting anything.
Anyway,
Anyway.
that sounds like a personal problem to me. Did you see that that
Sunday
special
morning,
Frankie
Stu.
Little ran at Rooster's Friday?
I saw something about that. Yeah.
Jerk lamb, Jamaican jerk lamb with a habanero,
Lamb.
barbecue sauce, and cabbage on the tray. Well, I saw it and sent Heather a message that said, "I'll take that," and she brought me one home.
Ooh.
That was good.
Isn't she sweet?
Yeah, yes, she is.
Hey, I want to tell everybody, if they didn't know already, you can see us live on Facebook right now. Hey,
We're
folks.
waving, wave back.
Wait back.
It could be the high point of your day, or not.
But not only,
Turn
you can listen to us and text us.
You can look at us
You can look at us.
for some reason,
And you could
could call
actually
us if you
call
wanted
us
to.
too.
but
Yeah.
not on Facebook.
Not on
You
Facebook.
mess up my
You can
phone.
say something to us on Facebook.
And we'll look at it later.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I glance at it every now and then.
hey, I got some announcements. Well, Charlie wanted to say something.
Yeah, I just want to, first of all, acknowledge and say what a great Friday evening it was. A Facebook group of Mobile area broadcasters has formed up, and we had a reunion, first reunion,
Wouldn't that be
Friday
a
night.
union?
Friday night at T.P. Crockmeyer's. Don't make my brain work. And
That's hilarious.
it was just such a joy to see Ron Anthony and Shane McBride and
Hot Ron
Ron
Anthony.
Reams and from WABB days, and Kathy Richardson, who was at WABB when Uncle Henry's career started.
Yeah.
And we were looking for Uncle Henry, but I guess he has to get up too early in the morning and couldn't make it.
He still has a job.
Well, he's on like 8 or 9 radio stations.
Carmen Brown was there, Alex Boab from WDLT.
And where were
Days
you
was
again,
there.
Charlie?
At TP Crockmeyer's downtown, corner of Dauphin and Joachim.
I know that corner well.
Well, we went past it the first time because it don't get downtown that much. Then we go around to the back of the building looking for parking. Well, there was some spaces back there, and we're having this big debate, and a couple of people in other cars got into the debate with us. Well, after dark, is the parking free?
Not in the parking lot.
No.
Out in park streets.
Yeah.
And no, not at all back there. So then I had to go learn how to use the little machine where you put the debit card in or a credit card and pay for your parking. I have no idea how much we got charged, but
It's not much.
first, no, it wasn't. And
this is
but it was
Mobile.
great seeing everybody, and the people at Crockmeyer's couldn't have been more gracious. They had a nice spread of, I want to say like light hors d'oeuvres out for us, and didn't cost anything. And it was just a lot of fun seeing these people that I have known and worked with for years in this business.
Well, Charlie, I'm proud of you for going to a locally owned establishment.
Yeah, well, I used
Very
to go to
proud of you.
Crockmeyer's a long
I
long
would
time
know.
ago, and but I just haven't been down there in a while. And now I want to go back after seeing the menu. I want to go back and try the real food.
Oh, they gave y'all fake food?
And not the buffet type thing?
Yeah, well, it was sort of like a buffet with salads and desserts and some fruit and stuff. You know, it wasn't a full meal.
Well, I want to talk about a few things. I see there's a few closings going on. Ben's Barbecue, I understand, has been purchased, and I think I read where they were closing after the 31st. The new owners said they were going to close it for 2 months for renovations. So I haven't eaten there in forever, and
That
I sure
might
wish
be
I'd
why
gone
they
by
sold
there.
it.
Because I've been on a barbecue thing here lately. But because I went and got some barbecue earlier during the week, and then I saw a post that Buster's made, so I went to Buster's, and thank you, sir. That was,
Yeah.
I said, "Have you eaten at Buster?" He said, "I highly recommend." Man, I went there. That place was awesome. That place, they did, and
that's in Robertsdale, folks.
yeah, it's Robert, by where the old Greer's was, the old location of Greer. Man, they put a big old pile of brisket on I still got some in the refrigerator. Still didn't eat it all. And I'm a carnivore. But also, today
Well,
is
Mike, let's not talk religion.
okay. So, also, this is sad to announce, today is the last day of the River Shack on Dog River. They're closing today, and that's sad.
What do you suppose the problem was?
People don't support local. They go to all these Fern Lobby restaurants like Ruby Tuesdays and Old Charlie's and whatever. They're supporting all these.
They ain't going to Applebee's no more.
They're not going
Well,
to
let me
Applebee's
tell you the
anymore.
problem I perceive with River Shack, and I used to go over there and eat quite a bit. In their early days, I wasn't too overwhelmed by the menu or the preparation, but I would guarantee you that 99% of the people in Mobile had no clue where it was or that it even existed.
No, you got,
It's down there under the Dog River Bridge, and
there's a lot of places like that, Charlie.
I know that, but you know, you can spend half a day. Let's go run down these back roads. and
Everybody
maybe
says
we'll find
location,
one of these
location,
places.
location. I believe if you got a great product, location's the second thing you have to think about.
No.
Because
That
Conquer
doesn't
the
work in
Walk,
Mobile.
Conquer the Walk was over on Hallsmill Road for 30 plus years.
That's right.
And they had great food, great atmosphere.
There you
It
go.
went out
You're
of
nailing
business.
it right there.
And
went out of business.
And it was great entertainment. Now when his franchise contract was up, he sold it.
Yeah.
But they were
He
falling
did.
off badly.
But the problem
that
is
location.
that the local folks don't believe in advertising their business.
That's a very good point.
You're
They
right
don't-
about
they
that.
don't
Yeah.
tell
You're right
people.
about. You're right about that.
That's a very good
Because
point right there.
I
They don't
can't-
want to spend any. And
I mean, you
Business
can have
School
the greatest
101.
place in the world, and if you keep it a secret,
Yeah, Business School 101. If you cut your advertising budget at all before cutting everything else, it's time for you to just close the door.
And I'm gonna tell you, there's a little place on Florida Street. That guy, he advertises on every station, everywhere,
Butch Cassidy.
and he gets them in there.
Yep.
He gets them in there. And
And
I
he's
tried
got
to
a
tell
lousy
somebody that had
parking.
a little barbecue place on Old Show Road and never would advertise. And one day I'm driving through Daphne and I'm trying to think of where in the world can I eat. And about 20 commercials within 2 hours for the Warehouse Bakery.
That's 'cause they're listed.
Huh?
That's 'cause they're listed.
Well, 20 commercials ran on the station I happened to be listening to, and it was the Warehouse Bakery. And I said, I'm gonna go to the Warehouse Bakery. So I went because I heard it on the radio.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Advertising is important. And you don't have to spend a ton of money on advertising.
Here's one other thing I think can kill you too. If you're successful as a small place and you think, hey, it's time for me to double the size of my restaurant, put all these extra tables, make bigger parking. If you don't increase the size and capacity of your kitchen, it's gonna hurt.
Oh, man, that happens all the time.
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
When you're building a new place, 50% of your budget should be spent on kitchen and delivering food. And just about every place I go, they if they've got 100,000, they spend 5,000 on their kitchen.
Well, every restaurant that closes
Aesthetics
down,
are not that
reason for
important.
being.
Every
You can be a
restaurant-
beautiful building, but if you can't get the food out, people aren't gonna come back.
every restaurant has a different reason for closing. Sometimes maybe they're just not making the money they thought. When their lease is up, you know, they go ahead and close, stop their end their lease, and they move on, cut their losses and leave. So.
Yeah. And this is and Mobile's notorious for this, and we had lost a barbecue place, another barbecue place on Old Shore Road for this very thing. The restaurant opens up, they start doing well, when that lease is up, the landlords in this town will add another zero to the end of their rent. That's why the Shed's not here.
I'm telling you.
They rake them on the rent. When
Hey,
their
we
lease
got
is
some
up.
We were begging for callers, now we got some.
2 of them.
Well, Sarah, I believe, is our guest.
Okay,
Oh,
to get Sarah, we'll hold on to Sarah.
All right, Sarah.
Hold Sarah.
Hold on.
And we'll go on to Cookie.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go to Cookie.
Hey, Cookie, what you got this morning?
Lend me your comb.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let's hear 'em.
We got 2 minutes. Yeah.
We-
Mike said it,
We in
Mike
double
said it.
something.
Yeah.
How in the world could that happen?
Where were you at a wedding?
Taking a nap?
Actually, I'm promoting marriages where you spend a lot of money on the catering and don't blow any money on anything else, as long as I'm in the
Like the
wedding
honeymoon, like the honeymoon or something?
Yeah. But no, it's just haven't been in the industry now. I'm looking at how ridiculous we are with weddings now. It's just absurd. And yeah.
I know a
And-
couple
and-
that spent 40,000. Their marriage lasted 9 months.
Oh, and that's the other thing I've noticed is the more expensive the wedding, the shorter the marriage. Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of scary. Oh, and I forgot to, hey. We got to go to break, Cookie. Can you hold?
Yeah, please hold. And Rich, you
We
hold
got a
too.
guest coming up.
Oh, we have a guest coming.
Well, we got,
Cookie.
Yeah.
call back, Cookie, call back, okay?
Yeah, call back if you get a
Right.
chance. Back.
And I forgot to thank Marty Martin for putting all that stuff together Friday night.
Well, you just did.
I know, that's why, but I forgot.
Folks,
it
when we
earlier.
come back, we're going to be speaking with the people from Bay Area Brunch Fest, happening today.
Today?
Today.
Okay.
And one of the reasons Cheese Cottage doing that brunch action.
Wow, okay.
I get so tired
Yeah.
of working all day. I want somebody.
You want to do Rich real quick and then pick up Sarah?
Do we want to do what now?
You want to go to Rich real quick first?
A woman had been killed by a pickup
Sure.
truck that
Seems
crashed
like
into
it.
FM Talk
But that's
106.5,
one of the biggest
the
fallacies
Gulf
in the
Coast Weather
restaurant
Authority,
industry. Food
and
service
Dr.
good
Bill
people find
Williams.
it. No, they won't.
The Gulf Coast will expect mostly sunny skies today with isolated afternoon
I call her a lot of
showers. Will be
Drew
in the
Brees will be out of business.
What I'm saying is that either Phil needs to tell Rich to call back next segment, or do it quick and get him over with, and then you got Sarah for the rest of the time.
But O'Charlie's has been booming right here since they moved from Montlamar. They didn't like Montlamar for some reason, but they come to one of the worst intersections in Mobile, and they're booming.
Where are they now?
O'Charlie's right here.
Oh, by the, yeah.
I'm
I'm trying to figure out what it is they're building over here across.
2 or 3 other restaurants have come in there and failed, and Charlie's got it going.
And fairness in the courtroom. I am ready to bring my honest.
Well, with all these motels here, you would think there would be some support.
Brandy Hambright to keep our
You get
courtroom
robbed in these
Yeah, well, yeah, man, you wouldn't, none of the people that stay in these hotels can afford to eat out. These are people that live in these hotels. These aren't hotels for guests.
Yeah, in the,
Some of them.
in the ones down the road, and maybe this one here beside O'Charlie's, but the other one is one of those embassy suite kind of deals.
And on the other side of Airport.
So what do you want to do with this guy, Rick? You want to do it?
Get him on real quick.
Yeah.
Smoking inside, but we have a lovely
Get Rick on real
patio,
quick.
big screen TVs where you can enjoy
See what's
all
going
the
on
sporting
here.
events. Every Sunday at 6 in the evening, we have
Your
a traditional
headphone is
Irish
a
music session, which
Sondheim.
attracts musicians from New Orleans to Seaside, Florida. Happy hour is 3 to 6
that
daily,
German for
so
something?
be sure to check out our website at
Your headphone.
www.mcsharrys.com for specials. Come on down for a wee taste of Ireland at McSharry's Irish Pub
I've
in Fairhope,
I've cranked yours way up, Mike.
ones with the big leprechaun over
I'm
the
good.
door.
Oh, I'm sure it's
101
something Mike
North
did.
Bancroft Street on the Eastern Shore. 990.
Gotta blame it on somebody, hell. Could well be him.
Somerby Senior Living lets you live an upscale independent lifestyle while offering help when you need it. Our professional associates provide the
We're doing it,
support
Mike.
you need, and
Check
nurses
it
are
out,
available 24/7.
Next week after the show, I will probably keep a live rolling
on select apartments for a
down
limited
at the
time.
wharf.
Schedule your personal
And
tour
just,
today to select the
whoever
apartment
comes
of
up to
your
the
choice
tent,
before
we'll
they
just
sell
be
out.
doing
Call
live interviews on
888-825-1670 or visit SomerbySpark.com.
Unless I'm
to
in
learn
top
more.
10 of burger, which starts at 10 o'clock, so I'll have to cut it off a half
To get
hour.
on the line, call 343-0106.
Well, I would certainly
Now back
send the
to Mike
public
and
to the
Stu.
venue again before the show's over.
Oh, yeah.
Mics are hot.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get Rich on real quick, and then we're gonna go to our guests.
Morning, Rich, what can we do for you? Uh-oh, Mike, this is yours.
Well,
How
there
long
is that?
How long has it been
Established
around?
people, word of mouth, they can do it, but you're also saying, well, look, America sent man to the moon, why hasn't every country done it? We, everything clicked for us.
I'm saying it.
Plus, we don't use a metric system.
And I'm saying there's a lot of excellent small
Yeah.
restaurants that nobody knows about.
Right. But, yeah, but you,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
they advertise all the time,
Judy's advertises.
constantly.
Wait,
Yeah, I see, yeah.
didn't
see
Judy,
ads.
didn't Judy
Pick up
do
the phone,
that
yeah.
by
I mean,
Old
you
Time Potter?
can get all the advertising you want to pay for.
Yeah.
And then you can get a lot of effective advertising at the right times of the day and spend very little.
Yeah, especially if you float Mike a free drink every third drink, and then
Oh.
he'll talk about you on air.
Every day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, but they're on TV.
And they
Yeah, they
spend-
advertise on TV,
Their
and-
advertising budget is huge. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's how you keep people coming back. That's not how you get people in the door.
But if you're a new
And,
startup,
yeah, a
or-
new startup has got to get people in the door.
yeah. Hey, I didn't either.
Yeah, it
was
it's
okay,
very,
it
when
just
Bob
wasn't
Omansky
spectacular.
ran it, it was very good before he got on the Wenzel's. Yeah, didn't know that, did you, Mike? But
No,
Rich,
he's-
appreciate
I'll tell
your
you out
input.
there.
We got a guest that's coming up.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Rich. All right.
But we're going to bring up Sarah now, and Sarah is all about brunch. What's up, Sarah? Good morning.
How are you?
Just fine. Why don't you tell us what you got going on today? That's brunch time, isn't it? That's perfect brunch time.
That's a perfect time.
And it's a Saturday brunch, too. So
Right.
you hadn't got to miss church. Right. That's fantastic. And this is all for a good cause, is it not? That's a good place. Well, y'all do a lot of important work over there, so it is important that we get out and support this festival. Mike, are you going to be downtown next Saturday? Because you know I'll be at a wedding.
I'm probably going to be at
A wedding?
no,
Oh, World Food Championship?
World Food Championship.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Mike won't make it this year.
I'm going to be at the World Food Championship.
So that means
I'm sorry.
you can cut your supply of mimosas in half.
I want to ask a technical question, Sarah. You said there's, what, 9 different restaurants? Okay, so if I want a little bit of food from this one and a little bit from that one, can I do that? Or are they just going to combine everything together?
Like a casserole.
Awesome.
That's what Mike wants, unlimited mimosa sampling.
Well, I want to go early so I can grab one of those benches.
Oh, Alec always takes care of you. Mike just perked up when you said bar.
Well, do you have a geriatric area for like Charlie?
Uh-huh, look out. Thanks a lot.
Well, and there's extra people sitting there in the seats too. Always, when I ride my bike through there, there's always plenty of people sitting on the benches.
Yeah. So you said this is at Bienville Square? Excellent. Now, if anybody wants to find out more or get tickets or anything, do you have a website they can go to? Just get it all done, huh?
And give us the time of day again. Awesome, awesome.
All right, Sarah. Sounds like it's going to be quite the shindig.
Oh, they do.
Hey, it's not formal attire, is it?
And festivals.
It's saying here, it's 63 degrees.
There you go.
With only a 10%, well, I should say not a 10% chance of rain, but a 90% chance it won't rain. That's going to be beautiful weather.
Tell
today.
Dr. Bill, Mike, so we can see
Dr. Mike here. All right, Sarah, we sure appreciate you coming on, and we wish you all the best at Brunch Fest next year. like I say, I have a wedding, so I can't participate. I was going to do my crawfish beignets, but. Okay. All right, sounds good.
All right, Sarah. Well, thank you so much, and wish you great success next weekend.
Absolutely.
And beautiful weather.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Saturday brunch in the park.
Yeah.
Has
That sounds like a song.
Yeah.
That could be a song.
Can you pull that Chicago song up real quick?
Is that
Yeah,
the name
Chicago,
of it?
Chicago,
Saturday
Saturday in the Park. Yeah. So
No.
that sounds like a fun day. But
When I was helping out at Chi-Town Dogs this summer, which, Chicago themed restaurant, so I go over and pull up the music supply, go to YouTube, and there's a whole mix list of Chicago music.
yeah.
So I went, well, that's perfect, and I put it on. I think Saturdays in the Park is on. And the owner's daughter comes in, who's 18. She goes, who is this band? You're from Chicago.
You don't know?
You don't know the band named after your town? Nah. And then after a little while, she's like, this is pretty good.
Does anybody really know what time it is?
World. Great songs.
Hotel California.
They used to play in Mobile every year. Every year Chicago came to Mobile.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was mixing them up with the Eagles.
Yeah, that was the Eagles.
Yeah.
Eagles.
Too late in the morning for me.
Too late in the morning. World Food Championships, Mike. Big week, big week.
I know y'all. I know you're excited. I know several people are excited. Everybody I'm following on Facebook that's
heading that
or
way.
the social media realm already excited about their plane tickets, flying down from up north and.
Yeah, looking forward to the weather. It's supposed to be great weather all week long.
Yeah.
Kind of Chamber of Commerce type stuff. And so I'm looking forward to that. Did Wayne Gardner coin that phrase?
What?
When the weather's nice like this. He's the first person I ever heard that said this is Chamber of Commerce weather.
I don't know, but it's very apt.
Well,
I forgot to tell you, Luann's got a dear friend that's she competes in the dessert category.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she'll text me her name in a second.
Is it Patty Clark?
No, it's not Patty Clark. It's somebody else.
Yeah,
somebody.
Team Alabama's got our
somebody
own
Luann
tent.
went to school with.
If you're going to World Food Championships, look around. You will see the Team Alabama tent. Come by and say hello. Including this time next week, I will be down at the Team Alabama tent doing Sip and Chew with Mike and Stu, live from World Food Championships.
Are you going to be cooking burgers at the same time?
No, but Hall Sausage is one of the sponsors, and I'm probably going to do a little demo with them. Chris Sherrill's asked me to do a little demo with him. I don't know if that's with Walmart or Team Alabama or what, but anybody that needs me, I'm available from Monday.
Hey, we need to get Halls to bring some sausage into the studio on Sunday morning. Can we do that, Mike?
Have you had their andouille?
I don't do that.
I think they make the best andouille on
so
planet
too.
Earth. It is just phenomenal. And I've slipped it to people who say andouille is not their favorite sausage, and they're just like, that is unbelievable. It really is.
I finally had a true Cajun.
Oh, yeah.
I went and did a wine tasting sampling over in outside of Slidell on Highway 90 along the waterfront there. Just ain't nothing but swamp. And anyway, it's a bed and breakfast also. So when I got up the next morning, they were cooking, and they explained the andouille in the boudin. They explained it to me. Now, once I've had it explained to me, I understand it now. And but it's still not my favorite sausage. But
I love them both. Oh, I love boudin.
Maybe if I have some of the Halls, maybe it'll convert, change my mind.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll change
but
my mind.
if you go into it looking for it to taste like Conecuh or another sort of sausage, you're going to be, because it's not.
And I was thinking that yesterday, everybody tries to compare everything to Conecuh. Now, they got a great sausage, but there are all different types of versions of smoked sausage.
Country Pleasing out of Jackson, Mississippi, they do a sausage that I will take any day over Conecuh to put in a bun.
I've heard that.
In a bun,
I've heard
Country
that.
Pleasing, because their mix, their ratio is 80-20, just like a burger, and that lends itself better to a sandwich. Monroe sausage in Monroeville, every bit as good as Conecuh. Hall sausage, phenomenal. Try all of them. Kelly's sausage over in Baldwin County. It's very good stuff. You know, there's a lot of great sausage, but Conecuh has the name.
Yeah.
And a wonderful spice blend.
I remember being a small kid coming from
Well, a
back
kid.
and forth.
I remember being a kid.
We'd
All about
stop in
small.
Ellisville at the big butcher shop there in Edwardsville, and I got traumatized by watching a pig get slaughtered. So
we got to go to a
didn't
break,
kill your
folks.
appetite anyway.
We'll be back after this.
What are
to
you
sit
saying,
with
Charlie?
Mike and Stu.
What are you saying, Charlie?
I'm saying, kill another pig. Mike's hungry.
He's
Throwing out a hog on the grill. We hungry.
still running.
When I was in college, we walked into a convenience store late night, a bunch of us, and my roommate Carlos, when he came through the door, yelled that, "Throw another hog on the grill, we hungry."
Year after year,
It's been a phrase of ours ever since. Anytime one of us posts a picture of food, the other one comments, "Throw another hog on the grill, we hungry."
I'm Stephen McNair. And as a Murphy High School graduate, I believe in our public
Oh,
schools.
boy.
I'll fight to make education.
I like that shirt, Charlie.
We must
I
have
don't
resources
get
in
a
the classroom,
chance to
and it's
wear it
time
too
we
often.
finally
I've
have an
given up on
education
Southern
lottery in
Miss,
Alabama
so-
on November 6th.
They won yesterday. They beat Marshall.
Yeah, which surprised the hell out of me because Marshall and UAB are usually the two powerhouses in our conference.
Sound familiar?
And I
Let's
thought
face
it was mine.
Service outages happen.
UAB was a
Gulf Coast
mess
storms,
with their football
flooding,
program.
Maybe a backhoe.
Yeah,
They shut it
they
down
did.
3 years
They
ago.
kicked
You know
us,
bad things
They
can
shut it
happen.
down
Even
3
with
years
the best
ago.
plans
Yeah,
in
for
the world.
2 or
You
3
ask
years.
yourself how
And then brought it
important is the
back,
internet to your
and
business? Check
and that
it
was
out.
all
You
University of
have a business
Alabama
continuity plan
meddling
in place
in
to keep
UAB.
your phones up,
And
your credit
they
card
messed
machines
it
running,
up or got
Yeah,
it back.
because the Board of Trustees at UAB can be vetoed at any time by the Board of Trustees at the University of Alabama.
Yeah, and that all
That's why
night.
Jimbo Fisher wasn't the coach at UAB a couple of years ago. University of Alabama stepped in and forbid them from hiring him.
Yeah.
Comes complete with auto failure
There's too much
programs
crap
your company
behind the
doesn't
scenes
miss a beat.
sometimes.
The best part is our
And I
basic
think in
failover
some ways
backup
that's
services
the big
start
problem
for
at Auburn.
$59.95 per month.
Yeah.
Some
They
days
should have never
restrictions
given
apply.
Malzone
Call
the
now
contract
and ask
he
about our new
did. They
satisfaction
should never
guarantee
give a
services. Your big
contract
box service
without a
provider will
performance
offer that
clause
guarantee
in it.
commitment. To learn
You
more,
haven't
visit us
achieved
online at
certain amount.
harborcom.com. Harbor
We
You
Community
know,
Banks,
my brother
always
brings up an
welcome.
interesting point with Gus. He
Brownleeburg
goes,
doesn't just talk
changing
about conservative
coaches every 6
values,
years
he
and
fights
paying
for
4
them
coaches
and
at a
wins.
time
His bill to repeal
is not the way to
Obamacare passed the
success.
House,
Right.
drawing the
Said,
wrath of Nancy Pelosi.
Just
Can't
think
stand
of
with
it.
Gus, you
President
stick with
Obama.
him
Ralph
through
is
thick
leading
and
the
thin.
fight to build
If
President
they had
Trump's
took that
wall
49
and working to
mil, they
protect your
might have
guns and the rights of the
brought
unborn.
the
National
Yeah.
Review praised
But they had to do
Brownleeburg
that because they hired a new athletic director, and what
and
usually
quickly.
happens is,
Vote
you get a new
Republican.
athletic
Vote
director, he wants to
This
fire the
message
coach
is
and bring
paid
in his
for by
own, and that hurts
Congress.
recruiting. So we'll throw this big, huge number at Gus, and the recruits will think he's staying.
Prefer to
Yeah.
read accurate reports of local news
Well,
and sports. It's time
I
for
tell you
to
what
turn the
Alabama's
page
secret
to the
is,
Call News
besides the
newspaper.
good coaching,
Follow your favorite
is
high school
they just
sports
out-recruit
teams.
everybody.
Learn more about the
And if you're
actions of
number one
state, county,
consistently
and
or in the
city
hunt for the
leaders.
national
Call
championship,
News, a newspaper
good ball
that
players
speaks
from
to
all
you
over the
and your
country are
interests.
going to want to come to your school.
Well, one thing
Call
Nick
News
Saban
has
says,
reported on the issues that
when
matter
he
to
has
the
those
people of
recruits,
South
he's got
Alabama,
all those
and
national
is
championship
considered to
rings
be
laid
one
out
of
on his
Alabama's
desk.
best
That's all you
And
gotta
they
do.
get one at least
The
every
Call
other,
News can be
every other
purchased
or
Do they
at
get
3
an
years.
asterisk
and
next to
convenience
the
stores
ones
in South
that
Alabama,
deserve an
including
asterisk, like
Walmart,
2017?
Rouse
Good
Hello,
year.
Bill.
Your conference championship or your state
store doesn't
championship,
have it,
But you
let us
won the
know,
national
and we'll make
which
it
is
so.
not as important as
Subscriptions are
winning the
also
Iron Bowl.
available for as little as
You weren't here an hour ago, were you?
copies for even less.
I'm
Call
just checking.
866-599.
I thought about calling you though, because you're the one who always screws it up.
Yeah, I know.
Call News.
Somehow.
I thought I was going to text you and remind you, don't come in an hour early.
I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, a little table model radio, and I can't go back to sleep because I'm thinking, did I set it ahead or did I set it back?
My new show, What's Working with Cam Marston, I bring that
My
research to
phone
you.
for my alarm
We'll
clock.
discuss the trends that are shaping
Now my phone is
Does
dead.
everything I
What's
need to do.
working
You know.
with Cam Marston.
As long as I pay my bill.
Anything is internet connected is going
On
to change.
FM Talk 1065.
To get on the line.
I think really if they're going to do this, they should have changed the time back in the end of September.
I'll tell you this, John from the Red River. He mentions that we need to try the Country Boy sausage at Farm Fresh there in Robertson.
Okay.
That's
She's
okay.
cute too.
The pig?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
John, okay.
No.
When I was growing up, we would go to Stuckey's Meat Market there in
Mhm.
Sims. And it was every 6 months. But it was once a year purchases. The first one would be a side of beef,
Mm-hmm.
broken down the way Daddy wanted it. Second one would be a whole hog, the same way. That sausage from Stuckey's when they, you know, make it right there and it's not in a factory with all the other stuff added to it. Totally different texture than what you're used to from breakfast sausage. My God, that stuff was good. So good. It didn't have as much fat content in it. And oh my gosh, spiced any way you like it. You want sage, they'll put sage in it. And I bet Farm Fresh will do that for you too. Any of these butcher shops that do this, they're more than happy to, you know, work with you. This is what they do. It's a craft with them. It's not like the butcher section at a grocery store. And honestly, most of these stores are getting this meat coming in frozen. They use saws to split it. They have no butchering techniques at all. You know, because I can't tell you how many times I've gone into a grocery store and gotten a porterhouse steak that had T-bone labeled on it because they couldn't tell how they knew that there was a bone in it shaped like a T, and it saved me 50, 60 cents a pound.
I know that for the longest time, everything Winn-Dixie was getting in was already, they had one place that cut all their meat for them.
Right.
All they had to do was put it on the scale and put a price together.
Exactly. And that's how most grocery stores are done now. They don't have true butchers. And when I worked at Naaman's Midtown Market with Alec Naaman, we had Ringo in there. We had an actual butcher.
Yeah.
And he did everything, and he was phenomenal. And believe it or not, a Ringo Starr fan. Yeah. But yeah, Farm Fresh does that. Stuckey's is still open, although I hadn't been in since I've been there. But you got Lads and Dads, you got Mosley's.
Yeah, South Alabama meats.
They're phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's
especially with the
butchers
holidays
there.
coming up, you got Thanksgiving, which is a traditional get some kind of big meat, and Christmas there's a lot of get some big meat. Don't get it at a grocery store this year. Go and get it at an actual butcher shop, and just you'll pay less, more than likely, or comparable, but the quality you're going to get for it, off the chain.
And plus, if you've got special cuts that you like, you can ask for them.
A lot of people, especially around Christmas time, like to do a prime rib roast.
Yeah.
Or
Love
a ground
prime
roast
rib
of
roast.
pork. Don't go to the grocery store to buy that. Because first off, how many people are you having for your party?
Exactly.
Exactly. The grocery store is going to give you a block cut out. Oh, I hope you have 8 people come for dinner, because that's what size our prime rib roast is.
I'll eat it anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I will.
Yeah. But
That's 8+, Mike.
But if you go to a shop that specializes in that, and this is a special time of year, and what's going to happen is once you go there and you see the difference, you're going to start going back to the butcher shop. I almost never buy my meat from, you know, the grocery store. But I will say this, Walmart has come up with this marketplace meats that they're doing.
Yep.
Where they have contracted with verified farmers who raise ethically. The animals aren't stressed, they're grass-fed if that's what you want. They're finished properly on the feeding. They've got both lamb and beef, and I'm really impressed with the quality that you're getting at these Walmarts. With this, Chris Sherrill did a video. He got a certified Angus beef steak ribeye at Walmart.
Well, we've talked about some things that you and I have talked about with Walmart, what they're doing, especially with the wine industry, the wine category. And they've got their own experts that go out and they're buying their own juice now, and got really great wine makers, you know, blending it for them and bottling it for them.
Because these specialty things are making a comeback. I'll guarantee you Publix probably has at least one genuine butcher going back there. Fresh Market, it's obvious when you go in there they have actual butchers. But most of your big Stop and Shops, your Mega Marts, do not. They have people that unpack the stuff out of the boxes, put it on styrofoam, and wrap it.
Yeah.
And you know, because I would love a butcher job to work on those skills, but it's hard to find now because grocery stores are just, you know, you're a meat unpacker.
But you know, still, I've only seen one, and maybe a Publix or two, that has the and we know the chain that does it is they have a dry aged meat.
Yeah.
And that's still going strong for them.
Yeah.
Still going. I can't afford to eat it, but
yeah, but that's a special occasion.
I can eat it, but I can't afford to buy it.
Yeah, it's a special occasion kind of thing. But you know, I had wanted my dad to try dry aged beef before he passed, so I went and got a dry aged ribeye. It was $25 for one steak, but it was also 16-ounce ribeye, and we just each of us ate half of it.
Yeah.
And he was just like, wow, that's a whole different world.
It is.
Yeah, and if you don't know anything about dry aging, we've got less than 3 minutes, so I can't really tell you anything except that it makes meat phenomenal.
Well, the Pillars did that, used to do that a long time ago. They had the dry age. They
Yeah,
dry aged it.
and you know, there's a lot of people doing the dry age now on their menu. Southwind Kitchen, I think, Dragonfly Food Bar had a taco this week with a 56-day aged ribeye.
Woo!
It's an $8 taco, but you get what you pay for. It's just phenomenal the way the protein molecules break down, and it's so tender, flavorful, and all the extra water is evaporated out, and it's just, if you are a lover of steak, and qualify this with me, if you eat it over medium rare, you're not a lover of steak, you're a liker of steak. You know, a true lover is just like, there's a difference between a chocolate lover and a milk chocolate lover. A milk chocolate lover doesn't like dark chocolate. You just love milk chocolate. A chocolate lover loves them all, specifically dark chocolate. There are beer lovers, and then there are Miller Lite, Bud Light, Coors Light lovers that love those beers, but that doesn't make them a beer lover.
Yeah.
You know, you
By
gotta
any
like
means.
it all.
By any means.
Yes, Charlie.
What I was going to say, we've got just a little over a minute left. Can you tell us again, since the World Food Championships are starting later this
Wednesday.
week?
Yep.
When and where and what website and how can people get tickets?
Go to worldfoodchampionships.com, and it'll give you, it's a great site, and they've got an app out now too if you want to go to the Google Play Store or that. But it starts Wednesday at the Wharf in Orange Beach. That great big parking lot that's out there, that's World Food Championships now.
Picks up the whole place.
Yeah.
That big field, yeah.
Yeah.
Picks up the whole place.
Yeah. And you just, as soon as you get off the expressway, it's right there on the left. I hope they have the Ferris wheel going this year. I bet they don't because it's chilly, but
I like being on Ferris wheel when it's chilly.
Because
Especially with a date.
Well, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yes,
anyway.
And what's your category again?
I am competing in burgers, which kicks off at 12:30 p.m. Friday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got to get down there and see you.
Well, good luck, Stu. I'll be down there.
Appreciate
I'll be
it.
down there and see you. I work down there, so.
There you go. You work everywhere.
Part of the week I work down there. But anyway, folks, we got to go. Get out there, support local, be local, buy local. Servers, earn your tip, folks. Please tip your servers. That's how they make the money. And the holidays is coming up. Have a heart.
Yeah, have a heart, or any of the other parts you like, because I'm sure Farm Fresh can prepare it for you. Provolone.
Provolone.
Provolone. I just wanted to get the plug in one more time.